We start with that call for redistricting from Governor DeSantis. He wants to redraw the congressional maps and is calling lawmakers into a special session to do it.
Could have a huge impact. Democrats call this a political power grab. WESH 2 News political reporter Greg Fox is here. So, Greg, the governor doesn't want to handle this during the regular session that starts next week.
Well, that's right. He's concerned that lawmakers will spend a lot of time redrawing the maps before the U.S. Supreme Court makes a ruling that could affect the drawing of districts across the country. So the special session will be April 20th to the 24th. Now, you may recall House Speaker Daniel Perez formed a redistricting committee last fall. They've had a couple of meetings so far. Perez had already indicated he wants to tackle the redrawing of congressional maps in the middle of the decade, something Democrats argue is unconstitutional. But Perez wanted to do that during the regular session. DeSantis said today his concern over racial gerrymandering is motivating him to get new maps done for this November's elections and believes it could affect 2 or more seats. Democrats fear it could affect 5 or more seats, including the local seats of Congressman Maxwell Frost and Darren Soto.
Our population has changed so much in the last 4 or 5 years. We need to get apportioned properly, and people deserve equal representation. And so we look forward to being able to work with the legislature to get that across the finish line.
We should have a system that respects the decade timeline and not engage in mid-decade redistricting, which we don't have constitutional standing for, and of course would be unprecedented in Florida's history.
Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act says no voting standard, practice, or procedure shall be imposed or implied in a manner which results in a denial or abridgment of the right of any citizen of the United States to vote on account of race or color. Again, if the nation's high court throws out Section 2, many predict Florida and other states will redraw those maps. Of course, the provision that maps cannot be drawn to benefit one political party would still be in effect. That's why there are currently legal challenges to the congressional maps drawn by the governor back in 2022.